Alright, welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Last time we got the clear CL crystal destroyed by the Duke and got confused. Anyways, we're going to talk around. We went around to talk to some people, and now we're going to talk to Estelle. So you weren't able to meet up with Pharaoh after all. But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon and the Entelikeia. But the only thing, new things we learned was that what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh was trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly. But you heard what he was saying. If I go meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out. It looks like we'll never know the truth then. After all this, looks like I'm being told that I should just give up. No, no way. Maybe. Huh? Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really the important thing to know after all. What do you mean? If I'd never met you, Yuri, I'd just keep living in the castle, life in the castle, and I would have lived without ever knowing I was the child of the full moon, or the Entelikeia, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead. So you're saying you should just go back to the capital? I think that's definitely an option. If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you. Yuri. Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all. That's true. It's just, I don't really like the hypothetical situations. They're not real life. I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. ... If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really? Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation. You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right? Yes. Gotcha. Where's Carol? Is he in the inn? No, he is not. Okay, where the heck is Carol? There's a store for you. Let's see what this place has. No weapons. Has some accessories. And some shopping essentials. Oh, I can buy the Limit Trio! Flare Stones and Frost Stones. I told you in the desert you were able to pick them up from those guys. So now we actually have a 3 limit. Triple over limit bar. So we can go up to 3 instead of 2. Yeah, those are all just accessory things. There's an achievement for getting them all, but I'll probably get them all eventually, but not right now. And apparently I can make some of these. Raises fire resistance by 50. These are actually pretty good if I remember correctly. I picked up a strange mark. What is this? A crest that shortens the time. Ooh, I should equip that right onto Rita right now. Or maybe onto Estelle, because I'm not really using Rita right now. For now, I'm going to leave it as is. I guess you could still buy some other things. I don't have anybody in my party right now, so I'm not going to bother doing any more shopping. But, I don't even have Rita to equip that thing on her. Interesting. Where the heck is Carol? There he is. He's up there. You can barely see him. He's so short, you can barely see him. There was a dog over there. We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all. Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. I don't know how to pronounce that. What do you think? Should we just go back to Dongrist? That might be the best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle? I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her. Alright. We already got her answer. This sure is a serene little town. Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire, it's a little strange. Yeah, but I think it's relaxing. Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrist. That's how everybody is. Everyone prefers the place where they grew up. You too, Yuri? Well, yeah, sure. But if we're going together into Brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base. We could always make someplace new, you know. Someplace new? Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrist as the Union City, but it's really Autosk City. It could be like Brave Vesperia could make its own city. Brave Vesperia's own city? Yeah, I like that idea. Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as our guild ahead of us, and before we can be thinking about things like that. Yeah! Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Polystrale's city, isn't it? Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica is more of a guild city than Dawngrest even. Yeah, and Bellius rules the city too. Nordopolica. Leader of the city, Duce of a guild. I wonder what sort of person Bellius is. We shall find out soon when we head back there. Woof. Okay. That was everybody, I believe. So we have to stay at the inn, I believe, next. Because we have to wait for the morning when Rita's all finished. Can I walk under here? Okay, good. I was right to go around. And just stay at the inn for 50 gold. It's pretty cheap. Actually, it's really cheap. Please come again. We look forward to serving you next time. And now we get ready to leave. I think. Yes.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wiesent of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantaic. And that's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the Child of the Full Moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct? Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her. Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesent of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantaic.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Reunited with everyone. And before we leave, I'm going to go do some shopping after we look at the scene.
Yormgen and Mantaic are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Anyways, a little bit of shopping. Oh, first of all, I guess I equipped it in store, and I keep pushing the wrong buttons because I'm used to other Borderlands now. Equip on. What does Estella have equipped right now? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna equip the Strange Mark on her. That'll be helpful. Oh yeah, before all this, I equipped the dice onto Judith. Increasing the grade. Grade is that extra thing you get every battle, which I haven't really talked about yet. But basically, after everything is done in the game, after you beat the game and you want to go, you can actually start a second playthrough of the game. And at the start of the second playthrough, you go into I don't know what the official name is. I think it's just called a grade shop or something like that. But in this grade shop, why did I just synthesize that? In the grade shop, you can buy things for your second playthrough, like modifiers. Stuff like you can gain 10 times the experience, you can gain half the experience, which is useful for getting a couple of achievements or for unique challenges to do the games. And you have to use this grade to buy these things. This one I think you can just walk on top of the field, so you don't actually have to enter the desert anymore. Very helpful. I believe the night and day stuff still happens here. Like, if you come here during the night, you'll get all the cold monsters. And wow, this place is a lot bigger than it looks. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna head back to Mantaic. This isn't the right way, I was going back. We just had to head straight down to get back to Mantaic. But yeah, there's some guides to the grade shop online. You can go and take a look what's there. It's actually kind of interesting. I'm going to be showing a way to get a lot of grade pretty quickly at the end of the game, though. So don't have to worry about that too much. Anyways, see you guys next time.